Welcome back to our channel once again. How are you doing? On today's episode, we are looking at cries and voices from 30 Days Rant Challenge and how Nigerians are really fearing and feeling the truth on the streets about how the economy is biting hard. Shall we? Let's go.
I'm so tired of this and I'm This is the bigger waste of time. This one is the bigger waste of time. The only reason why it's like we are even able to survive up to now before we are even able to speak up, it's because some of us have found a way to make money from outside the country. Let us assume that we all could just, the only way for us to make money is from Nigeria. Like, it's the opportunity that Nigeria provided for us. That's the only way that we could make money. You see that most of us cannot even afford the life that we are living. Most of us cannot afford basic life. We cannot afford basic life. It's because we are crying. We are wailing. It's bad. It's terrible. Federal government, do something. Find a permanent solution for this. It's bad. It's too much for us to bear. Please do something. Do something. These are fundamental rights you are begging for. Please, have mercy, have compassion. Do your job. Jesus.
This is the most failed president. The worst administration ever. Tinubu has failed himself. Tinubu is the worst president. Tinubu is a terrible president. And then this is the most useless political party. Akpabio is the worst Senate president ever. And we must stop. Revolution now. 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 APC has failed us. Tinubu is the worst president ever. He's the worst president. He's the worst president. Yes. Tinubu is the most failed president. Tinubu is the worst thing that has ever happened to us. He's the failed president. Tinubu has nothing to offer to the people of Nigeria. He has failed. Tinubu has failed. Tinubu is the worst president. Tinubu is a failure. He is a failure. Revolution now. APC shame. Tinubu shame. Akpabio shame. Wike shame. Shatima shame. You people should be ashamed of yourself. All of them put together. You should be ashamed of yourself. Worst government ever. Failed administration. And we must stop. We must talk. We must talk. Yes. How do you keep common man? Government no sense. Government no get money for job. Government no sense. We don't go school again. Government no sense. It's a failure. Maybe go as no rest. We go do for now. Or never. Don't come out.
Very good.
Revolution now or never. Revolution now or never.
No,
They must fail government. They have no interest on democracy. This is the worst government ever. President Tinubu is the most failed president. Revolution now or never. Revolution now or never. Yes. We just suffer for the country. Justice for democracy. Justice for democracy. Justice for democracy. The day before yesterday, they killed 3 soldiers. Bandits, terrorist group, carried 3 soldiers, 3 serving soldiers, put them for ground, shoot them, waste their life, execute them. The president don't talk anything about them. Chief of defense staff don't talk anything about them. Senate president don't talk anything about them. Vice president don't talk anything about them. Chief of army staff don't talk anything about them. Justice for democracy. Justice for democracy. This is the most failed administration.
Yes, sir.
The most failed revolution now or never. Now. Now or never.
Come on, they suffer. Bossa, one shot in the air. Nigeria, jaga. Everything scatter. Come on, they suffer. Bossa.
God of Jesus. God have mercy upon us.
I was never going to say anything about this 30 days rant challenge because thinking about it, I felt like it was pouring water on a stone. Because I felt if after I come to say everything I want to say, nothing is going to come out of it. But my younger sister shared me. So I spoke to my younger sister this morning and she shared me a video. First off, she sent me a video. I was like, she can't watch TikTok in peace, that her FYP is full of 30 days rant challenge. And I was like, what did you see? And she was like, she has cried this morning. She and my mom had cried this morning. And I asked her, what did you see? And she told me she was going to share me a video on TikTok, which she did. And after watching that video, I went to our chat and I saw where she said, she asked me, do I know why she cried? And I asked her why. And she said, it's because she legit saw me in that video. I'm just 22. I know there are a lot of young people. I'm not complaining that I'm working too much or anything, but like, I'm 22. I'm studying law. I have to juggle a lot of jobs just to make ends meet. Some people think you're getting support from like a lot of people. No, support is not coming from anywhere. Like, I'm one of the persons, you know, when they say nobody's coming to save you, I'm one of those persons. Like, nobody's coming to save you. I braid, I run a shoe business, I do ushering for events, I work for events, I'm a visual assistant, I do legal writing and research. Like, I legit do like a lot of jobs just to make ends meet. Like, anywhere you can let you find like money's here, I'm there, because not necessarily for the passion anymore, but because of the necessity to meet ends meet. And you know one very funny thing about doing all this? At the end of the day, you come back tired, body aches, exhausted, and you have your books to study as a student. And at the end of the day, after all these jobs, you don't have anything to show for it. I'm on break. I can't go back home because I'm trying to cut costs. See how I can save up money, pay my rent. Rent is being increased. I have to rent is being increased. I have to think of, okay, feeding, and I'm calculating, okay, if I go back home, going back home, not like it is much better at home or anything. I'm avoiding to go back home because I don't want to have to like stress or bother about how things are going at home. Just trying to protect my peace, my sanity, because a lot of things are going on. But you know what? I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. But thank God has actually been providing and He has been helping. Because it's a lot. And I just pray God helps Nigeria, because bro, how am I supposed to bring my own child to this world? I have a younger sister who is going to school next month, and I just put together funds for her, for her studies. And I see what I'm going through as a student who has to like meet ends meet. And bro, I don't want that for my sister. I don't want her to have to go to school and start thinking that, okay, she has to work. I just want her to focus on her studies. But how can I do that when almost every price of everything keeps increasing? Lights, like, units is so expensive. I can't even mention everything. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. After hearing my younger sister told me this morning, I just feel so bad that she has to see me work this hard at a very young age.
The most painful part, a mother is going to give birth to a child, sending him or her to a nursery school. From there, you graduated to primary school, to secondary school, to university. And when you are done with your 4 years or 5 years course in university, you go for service, which you are being paid peanuts for that. But after the whole thing, are you not expected to find a job? But not in my country, Nigeria.
Education is the key. That is what you said. That's what you told us before we go to school. Now we are done with the key. We can't find the padlock. I have key. There's no padlock. The job is the padlock. Government, we need work. If you can secure that part, that when we are done with our service and university and all, we are going to find job. Forget about all these complaints. People complain about food. There's no food. There's no kineko. There's no igbada. There's no kodu. All those parts is going to be blocked because there's job. Everybody's working. Our children, our youth of nowadays, they are involving themselves in prostitution, Yahoo. Even Yahoo boys are not cashing out again. Are you getting me? So please, help us to fix that part. We are begging you.
Because of the Nigeria is hard. And I want the president to reduce school fees, house rent and everything. I want him to reduce the price of things. And my dad can never afford the payments of my school fees, house rent and everything. It's no longer like before that I can buy biscuit of 20 naira or 50 naira. Now the biscuit is 100 naira.